Doing pretty fine on money, so I think I'll finally consider lowering some taxes. Try to make my population a little happier and have the property tax at the very least. Property tax is one of those taxes your population doesn't like very much. I'm running a balanced budget with social spending, honestly. Like, my taxes are enough, like trades aside, I'm pretty sure. And my sales to my citizens, it's all enough without even needing to sell anything on the market, which I am selling plenty. Look, I'll just get rid of the property tax altogether. And Britain and Guadeloupe have formed an alliance, yes. That's a former French colony is what that is. Just my sheer amount of oil production is gonna fucking add up too, and the money that's making me is probably pretty high as well on days where I actually do export it. I'm definitely importing rubber now.
Already starting to entrench artillery in my fucking, my trenches.
Oh, I see, you built a whole bunch. Yeah, built a fortification or two here or there, I see. Gun emplacements. Do note, in your places that have trenches, you don't even need to put arty there. You could just put garrisons in them as like a baseline defense, you know what I mean? That's usually what I use them for. Entrenchments and fortifications, emplacements. Trenches, I like to put garrisons in them so I can use my other forces wherever I want. Units are cool because they can be stacked on top of the garrisons. And garrisons are pretty cheap to maintain comparably. I have 35 military goods production now. Definitely producing a good amount. And I'm stockpiling it just completely. Industry goods are now an opportunity good. And the price for them has gone up. Oh, I see. You're using an astronomical amount. That's why. Jesus fucking Christ. It's not even a remotely small amount you're using. I've never used that amount. Jesus, man. You having fun?
I don't play around.
I'm building 24 more oil. I'm gonna build like literally all my oil in my personal territory, colonies aside. Just because I can export it. Just because there's such a high demand for it. And it's probably only going up.
That'll be next for me. Will be oil production on a massive scale. You think I'm using a lot of industrial goods now?
I'm currently using almost as much as you are. Still literally nothing to research except for improved materials. And it's going to take me another 200 days.
There are Chinese and German spies inside of Russia.
Ooh, cool. I hope Germany invades someone and just does half the work for us, you know? Here's a question. What do we do when we actually eliminate the entire actual Entente, Great Britain and Russia?
I guess we win.
Uh-oh. Well, we've done it. There's no more industry goods on the market.
Oh shit, we broke it?
We broke it. Yeah, that's too much importing. We broke it. Well, good thing I built so much. How's your production? Have you built up a lot? No, not at all.
I got 670.
That's the big thing that's lacking for you is your production of everything is lacking.
Yeah. No.
Germany is still militarizing rapidly, but like almost nobody else in the world is. Germany will, at this rate, definitely end up surpassing Japan for the highest deployed military.
Jesus, mother of God. That's
Looks like Japan's actually militarized quite a bit. They have 16 land productions. Holy crap. They're building more air as well. Just take a peek inside Japan. It looks just as disgusting as Germany. Indochina and Equatorial Africa formed an alliance. Okay.
That's nice. I mean, is France still a thing?
No, it's just these are all their colonies that are free now. Cause whatever havoc that they want. I really feel like, even though it would be at the expense of my navy, that I could take Great Britain today. I really do feel like it. They're not garrisoned. Most of their troops still seem to be infantry. I'm not seeing any big amounts of elite guard or anything anywhere. I'm seeing some. Alright, I'll say that. I'm seeing some. But it's not an overwhelming amount. I'm feeling like I could take them today.
Well, possibly.
I would just need to do a gigantic naval suicide at the channel. I want to try to cozy up a little bit with West Africa, so I can just land in their territory and then attack Liberia from there to get access to some more rubber. It's going to take me a little bit to do it.
Or why don't you go take Indochina?
That's more of a for you thing. Like, it'd be better if you took it.
Oh, alright.
It's just, it's in your area, you know? It's just convenient if you took it.
I was just saying, you know, you can land troops in Siam, you know? You have a
yeah,
over here.
Liberia makes more sense for me.
Alright.
I'm going to cozy up a little bit with West Africa, see how that goes. I'm gonna teensy tiny bit, like 1 tick, lower my low income tax because it is a thing that your population likes it when your lower income tax is lower than your higher income tax.
Well, of course, you know, gotta tax some rich bastards.
Yeah, it's still basically maxed. All these fucking French colonies are allying with each other. Electricity is becoming an opportunity good. Wow. We need that in fucking improved power grids at this rate. I could always start building hydro for the hell of it. My requirements of it are going up. Most of it in general, probably 2/3 of it, is being spent on my goods, industry, consumer, and military. My civ demand is only a small fraction of my electricity consumption. The Belgium air fight begins.
Again?
Again and again and again. They're sending their planes through my territory at this point. They literally have planes just at an airfield I took from France that they're now using to just go harass Brussels. The world GDP per capita average right now is $393. That's crazy. It's being inflated so much by some of these other countries.
God damn, I'm still not self-sufficient on military goods. Son of a bitch.
It's going to take you a while. And do remember, military goods has like spikes.
Oh, I know.
So it's not always the actual use that you see. It will spike up and drop, and Great Britain and Indochina formed an alliance. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I mean, they didn't defend France. I doubt they'll defend Indochina. Besides, what are they going to do? Invade you? How are they going to do that?
I don't know. They could put their navy right off my coast.
And do what? Shoot into the wind?
Yep.
Maintaining 1 Koenig has, like, tripled in price at this point. It costs like $100 million every year for me to maintain 1 Koenig battleship. They're good, but they're just too expensive. I'm gonna finally exclude them and just stop making any new ones. I'm gonna replace it with a newer Italian design, which isn't as good. It can move just as far. Its defense isn't nearly as good. Its attack isn't too degraded, but it has an annual maintenance that's like 1/4 of the Koenig, and I can make them twice as fast. So, and 90 or so more days till I get improved materials. Germany wants to buy military goods from me. Why is that? You're not making enough, Germany? No, they're not making enough military goods. They have enough because they're buying, but they're making so much production and so many new things that they're not keeping up with their actual goods production. And since there's not a shortage of it in the world currently, they probably don't see a need to make any more. Also, the bars of every country in the world have just gotten so low because Germany's bar just keeps rising. They're maintaining a 15.5% inflation with 2.6% unemployment and somehow not running out of money.
So should I start sending troops over to your territory before you're ready to cross the channel?
I thought about it, and since you have so much stuff that you need to do, I figure I'll just attack other things in the meantime, go after rubber, go after more military production, and just work at outpacing Britain some more. Because while together I'm sure we can take Britain, there's no need to rush it like that. Like, your military goods needs sufficiency before you get into any more wars. I can still improve myself a good bit. I think I've taken over a lot of consumer goods production or something. I mean, I probably took over at least a decent amount from France, because my actual base usage of industrial goods has actually gone up. More industrial goods would, though, be welcomed. I'll build another 5 factories. Why not? Netherlands and Switzerland made an alliance. So weird. There's still one little spot in the west that I can't get a oil gas field down at. I need a supply hub down there in that gas field. A military complex, an air base, and I mean that's probably good enough, but I need some kind of supply hub in the middle of all that oil. Now, I'm making a military complex with a full-out air base down there. It's the only air base of any kind I will have down there, but you know. Alright, I'm getting the transit treaties I need with West Africa, so I'll be able to take Liberia. Then take Liberia just by sending some elite guard down there. I can build a fucking seaport of my own down there.
You probably just send 1 elite guard and, you know, that'll be it.
I'm gonna send more than 1. If I thought 1 could do it, I would have just sent some engineers or something. I'll send 9. How does that sound?
That'll work.
Send 9. I'll go take Liberia right now, and then I'll get rubber. I can become self-sufficient on rubber again, because they have way more than Haiti had. I'll just build up literally all their rubber. Oh, Italian Somaliland. This whole time I didn't know. They actually have 4 rubber spots. I did not know they had any rubber spots at all. Wow. Huh.
There you go.
Well, there you go. Goodbye, Italian Somaliland.
You just annexed them.
I just annexed it fucking instantaneously. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, look, now you're in Africa. You don't need a transit treaty.
Well, it's not going to connect me to
Ethiopia.
Liberia.
Well, pretty much that's all you can take is just Ethiopia.
Yeah, in that area, literally just Ethiopia. But I don't care about Ethiopia. Well, actually, there's Djibouti, aka Somaliland. Oh boy, there's like no supplies at this fucking rubber, though, let me tell you. The first thing this place needs is a fucking transit overhaul. It has a severe lack of supplies or fucking anything. Also has 1 industrial complex with 1 timber mill. I'm probably gonna get rid of that. Just that whole little hex, honestly. Ugh. But I will need supply, and I will need it somewhere near the rubber. And I'll probably build the rail lines to connect with the rubber. And I'll build like a seaport down by the rubber as well. I need a seaport over there theoretically anyway, so... There's a seapier, but you know what, fuck that. Just fuck that. Malagasy and Reunion have formed alliance. Literally all the French allies are just going to start forming alliances all over the place. The French colonies. Oh my god, look inside of Germany. It's excessive.
Come on, Germany, what the fuck? Do something before we turn on you and take you.
I don't want to fight that. Oh, you crazy? They'll kick our asses. If there's anyone in this game right now that we don't stand a chance against, it's Germany.
Let's see. The Soviets have a 49% war justification towards me. That's it. I thought with placing artillery and, shit on their fucking border, it'd be a lot more, like, hey.
Maybe it's just slowly going up. Who knows? Declare war on Iran. Find out. Alright, I'm placing all the rubber I can in Italian Somaliland. Which is more than I even have right now because of Haiti. Another French colony alliance. I'm more than doubling my rubber production, technically speaking. Just right now, before even attacking Liberia.
You're still gonna go for them?
Oh yeah. It's more rubber. And it's an easy, quick, nearby conquest. For some reason, only 7 of my elite guard made it. 2 of them ended up in Libya. I'm gonna try to send them down, even though they ended up in Libya for some reason. That's my supply down here. It's doing much better with this military base. The air base should definitely contribute as well. 8% inflation. My inflation's real nice. You know, one thing that I would really change about this game, if I could, is the fact that almost nothing has a tooltip. There's not a lot of tooltips to explain to you what anything is, you know what I mean?
Just like, oh hey, this does this. Figure the rest out for yourself.
Yeah, it's basically how it works. My money's going up, so I can lower more taxes if I want. I guess I'll lower the low income tax to like the middle of the bar.
Yeah, I lowered my taxes a bit.
Should make my people happy. There's an oil field in Italian Somaliland, but there's no supply over there at all. So I either send an engineer down there or build a railway and some more supply. Well, I don't even need to worry about that right now. I have plenty more oil to tap in Libya, as well as oil in France.
Yeah, I think you're good.
And Serbia, actually. What's so funny is I have sea-based oil as well that I can tap.
You have enough artillery along the Russian border.
I think it's pretty excessive. Especially because you also have garrisons. I'm surprised they don't just want to kill you right now. I have oh, okay. I've crossed over into the next series of technology. Already unlocking almost the early war motorized engineers. Already unlocking half-track infantry. How does that stack up compared to mounted infantry? It is much better, much more defensible than mounted infantry. Its offensive values are not nearly as good, though. I'm researching everything I can. I'm still not utilizing all my research centers. Yeah, I have to go through land force improvements now, too. And that's going to take another 2 years. I keep running into these, like, 2-year-long roadblocks of non-tradable tech. And this is what is needed to unlock Military Production 1, which is another non-tradable, which unlocks all of the World War II early war things, such as the Rangers, for example.
Oh God, I literally only have like 3 things I can fucking research. So I'm pretty much almost in a snag like you are.
Yeah, there's some like... so there's not a lot of research in World War I to need so many centers anyway. It's balanced differently. I think I'll research this newer stuff when I get the land force improvements. The half tracks. I might research the motorized engineer and just kind of see how it goes. I don't know. I'm not sure about that one. They're better in close quarters. They cost about the same amount, but they take so much longer to make. My military is already pretty large. I guess I don't have to worry that much. Yeah, fuck it. I'll make that too. These things are no replacement for engineers or elite guard, but they're a good way to start motorizing and mechanizing my military.
Oh wow, you hit 100 million people.
Oh yeah, I
Very
did.
Nice.
I've passed Germany and Japan. The only things ahead of me are the United States, Soviet Russia, British India, and China. Industry goods are an opportunity good. Again, we'll build another 2 indie goods factories. I think that's good for now. Just another 2, you know, slowly just increase that. 9.1% inflation. Shit's going up. Oil is still an opportunity good no matter how much of it I decide to exploit. It's not cracking the world's demand or anything. Because demand just keeps increasing all around the world. There's still some British merchant marines just around the Strait of Gibraltar. Just chilling. They never went home. The US was spying on me. Yeah, just come look at the warmonger. I'm here for your entertainment. You thought Mussolini was bad. Meet me. When you do cut taxes, a lot of the times your AI will just raise prices on goods anyway. So you still end up getting roughly the same money once your AI adjusts the budget, but your population ends up being happier. I usually never fuck around with lowering taxes. I just leave them maxed out so I don't have to worry about them. It's time for war!
Oh, what are you doing? Libya?
Liberia.
Liberia. I said Libya, my bad.
Yeah.
Sure your elite guard can take it?
Oh, I don't know, man.
They might be outnumbered by 3 Civil War infantry firing muskets.
Great Britain and West Africa formed an alliance. That's funny.
Oh god, can you imagine a Civil War version of this game? Or just that era?
Would be interesting, yeah. So far, I haven't actually fought any Liberians at all. I'm just walking through their jungle with nothing stopping me. Oh, finally! Some friendly Liberians. Hello! Hello, nice to meet you. Welcome.
They went by.
Meet Europe. You're dead. Nerd. Fucking Germany's coming to me like, sell me oil, sell me oil. Fine. Hey, there's Liberians on Monrovia. They're dead. This whole fucking country is jungle in this setting, I swear to God. I'm gonna need a seaport here, that's for sure. They're literally fighting me down to the last city, even though they have nothing else to actually fight me with.
Oh, they got a garrison. Watch out. It's coming in.
Oh no. My worst nightmare.
A single garrison.
A single garrison versus my elite guard.
Elite guard with plenty of combat experience.
No, I don't. These ones don't have any, like,
We took their capital.
real combat experience. At least nothing significant. Otherwise, they would have a rank, but they don't.
Oh, I see.
Well, that's about it. It's about to surrender.
Bunch of British ships ran out of supply.
Woo! Alright, that's good and taken care of. Nice. Vanilla ice. Time to get my troops the fuck out of there and get a seaport down that can provide supply. Get a rail line connecting everything. Alright, everything is being connected by rail. A seaport will be placed that will provide supply. And rubber. Wow, the United States is importing so much rubber. I don't know what they're spending it all. I guess consumer goods. That makes sense for the United States. Spending it all on consumer goods? Yeah. I'm the number 3 producer of rubber. You are still number 2. Oh, my inflation's going back up. Time to raise my taxes again. Keep that shit down. It's too high. I need building capacity levels of inflation. China and the Netherlands formed an alliance. This playthrough is so weird. Everyone's making allies, but nobody's fighting. Austria-Hungary, because they haven't militarized or anything, they just keep getting ahead in all these, like, these techs that are not based in war. Like, they're so crazy far ahead. How many research facilities do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 9? It's insane. I just kept getting stuck behind these weird bottlenecks that they haven't had to deal with.
Oh, there's improved power grid. Definitely want to get that one.
Oh yeah, I see it. It's here. It's time. It's come. How do I get that researching? Oh, I have so many researches. Finally, I need to actually pause things. Improved power grid is researching. How long is that gonna take? Forever, right? 2.5 years. Nice.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
Well, I'm using all my fucking research slots now. Getting transport planes and new bombers. Ooh, new submarine options. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Archimede. It's like 4 mil annual maintenance, but it has amazing range and it's a good improvement on just, you know, generally everything. More random fucking alliances spawning. Yeah, I'm way ahead of Austria when it comes to war techs, but on everything else, like, they're just going crazy. This reminds me of the Cold War playthrough. In the Cold War playthrough, I learned that if you commit long enough to having, no warfare techs, only peace techs, eventually, like, you know, we're talking 30 years of researching. Like, if for 30 straight years of Cold War you have to do this, you can get stuff from the year 2050. Like tanks from 2050. Well, everyone that's researching war is only catching up to year 2000 stuff. But you have to basically forego any good units for 30 years. So it's something only an AI can really get away with. Assuming my power stuff stays in check, I can ride improved power grid for the rest of this, but who knows if it will stay in check. For the record, by the way, fortifications are things that will enhance your defensive value and allow you to deploy more garrisons, whereas gun emplacements are kind of like having a unit there that just is always there and has pretty good, like, stats for fighting. It's like literally digging an infantry unit into the ground. I'm going to make literally all the rubber that I can and just sell all the excess.
So I'm confused. How come, like, or maybe it happens over time, but like some of my trenches have like only 3 units and others have, like, for the garrisons, have like 6 or 7.
Yeah, I see. You have more than 3 in the ones that are loyal to you by the looks of it.
Oh, so it's the loyalty.
You're only down to 3 in ones that are not loyal to you. When they're loyal to you, you have way more. Trenches are fucking powerful when they're in loyal territory. Oh my god. My civ demand for consumer goods has been going up as my population rises. I'm going to build some more consumer goods factories. Build another 3. I could probably build more. Yeah. 4. Another 5. Actually 6, I lied. World GDP per capita average is just going up faster and faster. The average is now 416. It's because of these fucking hyper-inflating countries like the US.
Damn US, don't they know we can't keep up with them?
It looks like the Entente are being relatively peaceful too. Because I feel like I'm equally as ahead of them in warfare tech as I am in Austria. I don't think they're actually militarizing that much, which means the longer this goes on, the more of an advantage we get over them in our actual unit quality and skill. Well, Time waits for no man, and I must grow stronger.
Huh.
You know what that means.
Where are you going to do it this time?
Switzerland.
Ah.
The Swiss are gonna die. When I take over the Swiss, I'll gain access to some resources. I'll have their pop. I'll have one more land production, and I'll have another research center. So overall, it's gonna boost me up and make me stronger by taking them over. Let's go.
And there you go, off to war again.
Yeah. All hail Italy! All hail Italy! For Rome! I'm slaughtering them! I think I already took their capital. No, I didn't. Was that their capital? Yes, oh, it was, yeah. I already took it. They had no garrisons. They were not prepared at all. Well, time for the next one.
And it's gone.
No, it's still down the road. They're getting some little garrisons up.
We took their capital.
Took their new capital. Done. 56% treaty integrity. Now I just gotta wait for that surrender. That glorious surrender.
Again.
They moved it again. And they surrendered. GG no re. Woo! Another country falls. They came with some hydro too, which is nice. A mill mid that I don't want. Ind mids that I don't want. If I wanted to, I could go for Belgium next too. But I could take Andorra for literally no reason. Need more industry goods. I'm gonna place down way too many industry goods factories. And by way too many, I mean 12. Literally all at once.
Oh my god.
Which is unnecessary, but I'm doing it. They had a military goods factory or two. Probably just one. Yeah, just one, which slightly increases my production. I have all these fucking fortifications and shit the French had on the border, which I forgot all about. I'm gonna get rid of a lot of these fortifications. They're just unnecessary for me. If you look to this, just to the southwest of Luxembourg, you'll see one place that literally has an emplacement with 4 fortifications on top of it. It's unnecessary. But it's well defended. The air battle for Belgium continues. Oh, Netherlands did not like that I attacked Belgium. They broke their everything with me. I could get it back. Won't really be that problematic in the long run. I could also just kill the Netherlands, but a battle for the airspace of Denmark or Belgium continues. Belgium, not Denmark. Dude, all your fucking garrisons in these trenches has quickly made you the 3rd largest military there is. Oh, because you put garrisons like literally everywhere. You deployed garrisons to all of your cities. That explains it, yeah. You have the 3rd largest deployed military now at 1 million deployed. How about your military production? You're number 8 for military production. If I take Belgium, I get 2 more land productions. Put me up to 12 land production. Great Britain's at 4. 4! Wouldn't even be a competition. And Spain has 2 land and 3 naval. Naval, which can be fairly important when dealing with Great Britain. Oh, my rubber production has soared. I now produce more rubber than you. And I'm exporting like crazy. Let me get rid of some of these roads that were made for the AI, because a lot of them don't actually even connect anywhere. Like the groundwork for a road rather than an actual road. Okay, some of them. I found one road line that actually connects somewhere. Make that 2, 3. Alright, some of them are good. But I found so many that weren't. I'm gonna make 6 more military goods factories, because it's been a while. It's probably smart to make some more of those at this point. I'm also going to keep expanding my consumer goods factories, making another 7 of those, just in case.
Must be nice to be able to go build happy.
Oh yeah, you know, like my inflation holds within pretty good rates. I have the money and the resources to pretty much make whatever I want. This is with my taxes completely maxed out, so pretty good. I'm tempted to take Spain next because I want their naval production facilities. They have 3 of them. Belgium has 2 land, but one thing I know in the long run that would help me, especially with Great Britain, is more naval production. I only have 8 naval production, I think. So another 4 is 1.5 timesing my current amount.